I need something realistic to agree
So
on.
what's the proposition, Ryan?
See, honestly, the issue is the best thing I could give you besides just throwing a number one is below Misty. But if I say below Misty, you guys are going to instantly shoot that down. So,
well, why don't you try? Why don't you try?
Fine, below Misty.
No, wrong.
How dare you? You're disgusting.
Hello.
We're in it. We're doing it.
We're in it. We've hacked the mainframe. I think I've said that before, though. But
That's
it still
okay.
feels like it every time. Every time I click.
You can hack the mainframe 2 times.
That's very true. I think a hacker does it multiple times. I think I'm a repeat hacker. I don't know. Whenever I click the record button and then I see like little
hacker.
sound waves, I just feel like I'm like, it's like probably the lamest excuse ever, but I feel like I'm in a 90s hacking movie.
Whenever I start to see the sound waves going, I have like a mini panic attack, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck something up.
Wow, really? That's weird.
A little bit, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, it's live. I need to zoom out. It's going too fast.
Just all of a sudden you see like a beep.
Yeah.
Beep. Yeah. But hello, friends.
Hey, it's episode 9.
Episode 9. We're almost in double digits.
We're on a roll here.
We are on a roll.
So this episode's going to be a cool one. Basically, what we're doing is we have a special guest who is a friend of ours who we'll introduce later. But we are going to be basically power ranking the gym leaders of the Kanto region of Pokemon.
Yes, and for some people who don't even know what that is because it's too far away, it's the first generation of Pokemon.
If someone knows what Pokemon is and they don't know what Kanto is...
Yeah, dude, frickin' Pokemon Let's Go Eevee's the best first Pokemon game ever.
It's the best start to a series ever, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, clearly it just makes...
Yeah,
makes
Pokemon just started in 2018, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But before we do that, of course, we're going to be doing everyone's favorite segment, the homework game.
Yes, the homework game. I think we haven't really done as much of a description of it. So again, just to recap, me and Corey gave each other video games to play in between different episodes of the podcast. And hold on, sorry, you're a little staticky.
I'm staticky or you're staticky?
Yeah, you're staticky.
Oh, motherfucker. Wait, is it better now?
Oh my god, it's so much better.
I literally...
Whoa.
I literally just smacked my mic.
Are you kidding me? You just fucking put some elbow grease into it,
yeah,
like dad with the remote.
Not even smacked it. I literally just gave it like a loving tap, and it was like, oh, sorry.
Well, at least apparently hitting it or gently tapping it apparently is the.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna occasionally give it a little. So if you hear it, that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Understood.
All right. Well, now that that's resolved.
Me and Corey have given each other different games to play in between episodes of the podcast, just to kind of immerse ourselves in newer genres that we might have not played before, or just to recommend good games for fellow friends. And so I think I haven't gone first in a bit, so I'm going to go first.
All right, go for it.
Corey gave me the game Hollow Knight, and just like homework in my real life, I chose to not play the game until literally right before this episode of the podcast because I just have been too hooked into Valorant. So there's nothing like procrastination, but I do have good news. I actually went through the Deep Nest, and it's really creepy. It is creepy. Super creepy. So all right, boys. So I finally was all right, I'm gonna get the last flame I needed to get for the Grim Troop is also next to the last Dreamer on my map. So I was all right, that's clearly my destination that I must go to right now. And so I traveled through the Deep Nest, started hearing all these creepy scurrying. I started seeing creepier enemies, and these guys would come out of nowhere and start swinging at me, kind of, which was getting very, very, very intense.
They're scary.
Yeah. It's honestly scary, dude. There are these giant ones, dude, in these narrow tunnels, and they have armor in the front, and then you get close to them, and they just scream and start swinging at you. The first one scared me a lot.
They're nuts. They're
definitely nuts.
Did you encounter Nosk?
I don't think so. No.
Nosk is a boss in that general area. Wait.
Oh, I gotta find him. So I got through all that. I got to the Weaver's Den.
Okay.
And so then I talked to the flame guy. He gave me the flame, and he said, like, this is the last one. Like, if you, like, I see you're part of the ritual. You know, if you want to end the silence to this song, meet me where it all began, or you can complete the ritual. So I'm like, I really don't know what I want to do now.
Wait. So that was, you said that wasn't Grim, right? That was the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy, he had like he was kind of like bigger and fatter, and he had a torch, and he gave me the flame. He's like, "This is why you're here. Take the flame."
All right, so that's remember how I said before that there are like alternate ways to end it. That's one of the ways, is if you go to him.
Interesting.
But there's you could do something else, which is that way. That if you go to him, that's kind of like the easier way to end it, and that's the way that I did because I could not fucking do the other way.
Oh, I have to do the other way on my honor as a gamer. But so then after that, I went into, it was creepy. All right, guys, it was creepy. I went into this area, I went into this room, and there's like a bunch of people that are just like sitting there. They're all like kind of like humming along.
Oh my God, you sat on a bench, right?
Yeah. The first guy's was like, "Oh, welcome, Fred. Come and sit." And then like I talked to the next guy because I just wanted to hear what all of them said. And the next one says, "It's nice and warm in here. Please come and sit." And then instantly that I was like, "All right, why the fuck do I have to sit down?" And every single like all 6 or 5 conversations like tell you to sit. And I was like, this is already going to be creepy. And it got like creepy. You sit down and you get like stuck to the webbing, and it gets really dark, and like the violin gets off key, and like they all start closing in on you.
Creeping towards you.
Yeah, it's so creepy. It was like definitely, if I was a little kid playing this, like like a kid
that's
growing
like
up playing
nightmare
this game,
stuff.
Definitely a nightmare moment. It was like how I felt in Earthbound with the zombies when I was little. The zombies chasing you in 3-side, totally. Or not 3-side. What is it? Or
it's
I said 3-side, but there's 4-side. I don't know why I said.
Tucson. Threed. It's Threed.
Threed, yes, Threed. Thank you, Threed. Sorry, totally different podcast for a different time. But yeah, that's like the vibe it gave me. And then I got caught in the web, went through the crazy den, and then found the Dreamer, just slayed the Dreamer, which apparently is where I think I did know this actually because I heard Hornet before talk about the Weaver. I think I didn't like really put 2 and 2 together, but then I talked to Hornet. Yeah, I didn't really put. I like talked to Hornet. And Hornet was like regretted that she had to pass, but like will like take on the burden of whatever. So that was kind of cool. So I'm now, I think I've killed all the Dreamers. I'm definitely going to do the Grim Troop next. Apparently I need to complete the ritual. That's what I should do, is talk to the Grim Troop leader and complete the ritual.
Yeah. Go back and talk to him in the tent. And he's gonna want to do a little dance with you.
Understood. Okay, and I'll probably die a bunch. I'll probably stream that. That'd be fun to stream.
You will die. You will certainly die.
If I just first time stream it and it's a 10-minute stream, I'll be mad at you. But I know it won't. I know it won't. Don't worry. But yeah. So otherwise, I mean, dude, the game's fun. Like even like me like jumping back into it like after like a little bit of breaking because I'm playing so many shooters. It's like I think the thing I like the most about it is the instant enter into the ambiance of like the game. Like so, every time I turn it on, dude,
so like
especially my headphones, it's like it's perfect.
I feel like a lot of times when I play a game that I haven't played in a while, it kind of sucks because you're like, all right, now I got to remember where I was and what I was doing, but that's such an inherent part of that game that it's like you feel like you're already back in it. You know what I mean? Like part of that game is just exploring and getting lost and stuff. So
that's I 100% agree, because like like I went through the Deep Nest and did a little bit of it, and then like I almost forgot about it, and then it was cool for me like to go back through that and actually experience the Deep Nest. So that was really neat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So the game that Ryan gave me was Final Fantasy Tactics, and I played a little bit. I didn't play a ton. I think I got through 2 or 3 missions past the last point. You were right. The guy's name that I met is Luso, not Ludo. But he is
Luso.
He is he's a character, a main character of one of the other ones you said.
Yep, yeah, he is. Yeah, I was like really shocked. So actually, I'm gonna quickly interject. What's funny is I'm now also technically I got this on my phone too. I've been playing it now because like
you're probably gonna finish before me.
Dude, like literally, you like when you start saying cutscenes, and I was like, wait, there's cutscenes, and I was like, I looked at it, and I was like, I really, really want to play this now, and so now I do feel bad because there's a lot of name changes to things that like
really?
So like I felt bad. I was giving you like weird info, dude. Like
I
definitely
feel like all the info.
I
feel like most of the info that you've given me has been pretty useful.
I guess I just meant like names of stuff. Like I was like I kind of figured out instantly what all the things were, and I was really happy to find that like most of my tricks still work.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what level your guys are, but mine are probably a lot higher because I did like a mindless grind of Medallia Plains in the very beginning of the game.
Yep.
Like before I even fought Maluda, I got like my character to like level 22, and then like
Wow.
Yeah, and then like I got like 4 other people to like 15 to like 17, and so I have like I think like my black mage is like maxed out or something like that.
Damn.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I'm sorry, I don't want to take over your homework thing. So that's all I want to say. I just wanted to like mention that the game, literally us talking about it, made me want to play it again. That's just how much I like the game.
It's been pretty sick. So when since the point that I picked up, there was like we were still going after Ramza's sister, and like we encountered these 2 like twins. I think they're twins or they're brother and sister.
Oh, yep.
And they belong to some tribe or something. And the brother was being a total asshole. And was like, you know, like hit the sister.
Dick.
So then you have to
Such a dick.
Basically, you defeat them and you rescue her, and then like he sneaks up and talks to you guys as a toad, and then the toad explodes, which I thought was really cool. That gave me like Naruto vibes or something. Like he just pulled like a substitution jutsu and just.
Yep. Well, it's funny you say that. You might have fought them in the battle, but like that's the introduction to ninjas. Like you'll start to see enemy ninjas for the class. So like it's funny you said that, but yeah, it's like they are, dude. They're double hit. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good.
So I did that, and then the next thing that happened is that we had a mission, and I think either before or after that we ran into another character who we had met previously. I'm trying to remember his name. I think I have a screenshot of it. Let me find it. No, it doesn't have his name, but he's got like a ponytail, and he's Orlando's.
Oh, Mustadio.
No.
Mustadio?
No, he's got like a ponytail, and he's like Count Orlando's adopted son or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's sick. You run into him like earlier, and he's doing like a bunch of crazy like planet moves and shit. And he like you run into him, and he's like super like
Orin. Right?
Yeah, Orin, that's it. I think. And you fight with him, and then he's kind of just like, all right, thanks for helping me out. Now I got to go. And you run into him again.
Yeah, yep.
You run into him again at this moment, and he's, you and he are like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? And you find out that he's like basically a lieutenant or something of the Order of the Southern Sky, and that he's Orlando's, adopted son or something like that. And it's basically I don't think any huge story moments have happened in the couple missions that I did, but that's pretty much it. We just met some new characters, ran into an old character, and I think I'm doing pretty good. I didn't have too much trouble with the past few, and I think I'm in a pretty good groove. I have like I think my black mage, I have like pretty much almost all the skills, and then
good shit.
Agrius, the Holy Knight. I already have her totally.
She's so good. Dude.
I know.
So good, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, that's like, it's cool now that you're getting. What's really neat about the game is that, so obviously you unlock deeper and deeper job systems the more you start doing all the other jobs. But what's cool too is that you get all those characters that have unique jobs and unique skills.
Yeah.
And so like it's nice that you can't like
even
spam
this deep into the
Agriuses.
game, I'm still like finding new,
Yeah. And it definitely gives a lot more depth to the game. Again, like that's what I love, like the tactics, like mind games type of games like that. And so it's cool that like they don't do it like where all of a sudden like the entire concept changes, but they just keep making it a little bit deeper. They
keep diving in.
Exactly, and I think they do it at a pretty good pace.
One thing,
I actually forgot that guy was really cool. The guy that the
Orin.
son. Yeah.
One thing though that I have been like kind of for the past few missions, basically for a pretty good chunk of this chapter, is that I'm kind of getting to a point where it's like I have my black mage pretty much fully maxed out. I have Agrius fully maxed out. Ramza basically knows almost all of the monk skills now, and I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm nervous I'm nervous to like change to another job because I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't want to fuck something up where like I go into battles and it's too difficult.
so what's perfect what I find so funny is that like that was the perfect turning moment for a lot of people playing this game. So like there's a like the job tree is pretty much there's three levels. There's level 0 is like squire or chemist, for the disciple of war, disciple of magic. Level 1 is like the first two. It's like level 1.5 is like the geomancer monk area, but the level 3, like the deep ass classes, like your ninjas, your samurais, your summoners, those you have to get by doing like having a couple different jobs. So like having like the main job, like your black mage to I think level 6 at least. You need to get like your time mage to level 4, and I think your white mage needs to be like level 2 or something, and you'll get summoner, and summoner is like insane. So if you get a summoner with black magic as your second guy, he's very strong.
I do think my black mage can turn into a summoner right now.
So I would highly recommend start leveling summoner, because like especially those classes, the really broken parts of the game are your third and fourth skill things you can put on your characters, those abilities. Like where your counters go and your parries. I think summoner gets I might be wrong, it might be a deeper magic class, but I think summoner gets like half MP on spells or something if you unlock it, or like a huge magic boost power up or something like that, like a bunch. But like how like thief gets like move +2,
I know what you're talking about.
Like those start to become so worth it, and maybe you might even just get that class just to get that one skill to put it on something else, because it just works better on something else. So like don't even worry about it, like go through the stuff, because remember, you can just set your secondary ability as the job you just had, and you'll have everything still. True. All right, and that was the homework game.
We all recording?
All recording.
Tyler?
Yes. Hello.
You recording?
Oh, yes,
Hello.
I am recording. What's up?
Yeah, all right. Cool. All right. We can cut this part out, but do you want to intro him at all? Or
we could. Like, maybe we don't cut it out. Maybe we just keep it all in.
We can just, who knows?
What a great entrance.
We have... Yeah.
Barging in like a bull in a china shop.
So we have a special guest here with us today. Why don't you introduce yourself, Tyler?
I am grew up with both Corey and Ryan. Lived in Tolland, and I too have been into video games for quite some time now. Since as long
You're a quote unquote gamer.
He's a fellow gamer.
I'm a quote gamer. Yeah.
As the kids say.
As the kids say, and Pokemon Red and Blue are special to me because I learned how to read by playing them. That was when I first started reading. Oh yeah,
that is very cool.
Wow, that is very cool. Actually,
yeah, I have heard a lot of like people say that, where it's like they start playing those kind of classic games right around the time where they start to read, and like they become like learning aids almost.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that probably affecting me a little bit too.
So another reason that I wanted to get Tyler on this episode, which Ryan, I don't know if you know this, but Tyler also speedruns Pokemon Red.
Oh, really? That's sick. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. All right. So you're gonna drop like dumb knowledge of Pokemon on me with Pokemon Red and Blue, because I remember, I know that. If I remember correctly, is it Pokemon, like the original one, like realistically from like a veteran gamer perspective, is pretty easy to abuse certain things, right?
Yeah, the RNG manip.
It's pretty broken.
Well, so the RNG manip, it depends. There's different levels to it because there's the reset ones where you just simply save it, turn your game off, turn it back on, and it wipes the memory, so you can manip it from there, which is like the start of everything. But some of them are incredibly long. Like the Mount Moon manip.
Oh God.
Is like a 15-minute, not really. It's probably like a 5 or 6 minute long manip that, I mean, it's frame perfect A presses and stuff.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So do you?
I know. Oh God.
Sorry. Do you do glitchless, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So
glitchless any %?
Well, there's also like the lesser glitched one where you can do the insta text from the biker shop. I don't know if you guys know about that. But if you go to the biker shop prior to having the bike voucher and you talk to him and then just cancel him out, you can button mash B through it essentially. Your text is instant until you hit the menu button. So Usually you do that.
That's
You do that
pretty sick.
prior to facing blue the second time around, right by the gate,
Smart.
Golden Nugget Bridge, and you can battle blue all the way, all 5 trainers on the bridge. Go through all the way to Bill, and it'll take you all the way to Bill with insta text. Saves a lot of time.
Wow, that's really interesting. I see that. Cool. That's something cool. My definitely my knowledge of like Pokemon, like the first generation, is definitely like pure vanilla, like from back in the day, and like like the times I've like started a Pokemon Red on like an emulator on my phone and then forgot about it for like 2 phones. You know what I'm saying? And then
forgot about it for 2 phones.
Yeah, for 2 whole phones, and then I re-download the emulator. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I play Red or Blue. And then I do it again.
That's why I think this is going to be really fun, because we all kind of have like similar but very different like approaches on this. And the way that this episode is going to work is that we're ranking anyone who has appeared as a gym leader in the Kanto region. So that also includes Blue and Janine from Gen 2, because they were gym leaders in Johto.
Oh shit, I forgot about that actually. Hold on, wait. That
Janine is Koga's daughter, and then Blue just replaces the 8th gym leader.
Yeah. Giovanni. Oh my god, I forgot. Dude, putting Blue into this makes this really...
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, son.
All right, hold on. This actually can be changed pretty quickly, because I know where I can slap them.
Well, as you're messing around with that, I'll just re-explain the way that it's kind of going to go the way that we have done rankings on this podcast before, where it's like we go one at a time and we each talk about it, and then we are basically making a collective ranking. So we decide, like, say I say Lieutenant Surge is first, and obviously he's the first one, so we don't have to compare him against anyone else. Then I pick the second random one, say it's Giovanni. Then the 3 of us have to decide, is Giovanni better than Lieutenant Surge or worse than Lieutenant Surge? And then so on and so forth. As we pick each gym leader, we have to compare them to the gym leaders that we have already ranked on our list. And in terms of criteria as well, it's totally free reign. We're not necessarily saying like this gym leader is stronger than this other one or is objectively better in any way. We're basically just saying we like this one better, for whatever reason that may be.
Yep, and as always, I'm gonna have a very hard stance on one character.
Oh boy!
It usually happens. There's one person that pissed me off a lot as a child.
All right, you guys ready to get started?
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go.
All right, so I'll just randomly pick the first one out of this list. Let's go with Misty.
Ugh.
Starting with Misty.
Oh man. Misty's a high profile target for Misty's Bay. Misty would be up there for me.
Misty's definitely a high profile gym leader as well.
Yeah, definitely high profile gym leader. She good simple badge design. If I'm gonna be the badge input guy, good badge design.
You can be the badge design guy.
Yeah, I'll be the badge design guy. Yeah, good simple badge design. The little shine
Cascade
on the blue.
Badge, right?
Yep. It's a good blue. It's a cerulean blue. Very important blue color. It's nice. It's nice.
I like Misty. What do you think about Misty, Tyler?
Yeah.
I have one note for her. Like everyone else, I have some stuff. For her, I just put
wow.
I just put ugh, annoying.
Oh no! See, I understand that but I also like growing up. Misty was Bae. Misty was like the original Bae. Like when you first watched Pokemon before anything, and Misty was like the first girl character. So you gotta like her.
She simultaneously plays like an almost love interest and also like an annoying kid sister.
Yeah, at the same time. It was the first start of the Japanese weirdness of anime that is brother sister. And
I think that's going to be interesting too. Like there are obviously a few gym leaders who had super prevalent roles in the anime, and that's like, it's a totally different factor to consider,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so as of right now, Misty is the best gym leader and the worst gym leader. So
Schrodinger's Misty.
Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to pick Blaine.
Ooh, Blaine.
Fire type gym leader from Cinnabar Island.
Okay, well, so clearly water beats fire, so I would put Blaine below Misty. Next question. All right.
What about you, Tyler?
Oh, I have Blaine way above Misty.
Oh shit!
No.
We have a super split camp then. I had Blaine below Misty as well, to be honest.
Oh wow!
Oh.
So are you guys taking that mainly from the anime?
No, that's actually mainly from my experience with the game. Just because, like, no matter who you pick, like, if you pick Charmander or if you pick Squirtle, there's a good chance that you might have like a somewhat tough time with Misty. I would say that, in my opinion, Misty has usually been harder than Brock in almost all circumstances, and I feel like she's just a really memorable fight, whereas by the time you get to Blaine, there's a 100% chance you have a ground type or a rock type or a water type, and you can just absolutely blast through him. And I feel like I feel like he's forgetful to me.
I kind of agree with that. I was about to say the same thing. Like, I find he's the same to me as like, honestly, like Koga kind of. Like, I kind of forgot about him when I was like thinking about the gym leaders. Like, those are the two that I had to like remember. And also, like, personally, I almost always pick the grass guy. So like, I just not a fan of most fire related things. So
I love fire type. Fire type is like my second favorite type.
Grass type's one of my favorite types. Grass.
What a loser!
Shut up. Grass is awesome.
I respect the hell out of that. I respect the hell out of picking the grass starter. I like that.
Grass starters are beasts, dude. Trico's my favorite starter of all time. But we're not talking about that region, so I won't go any farther.
Yeah.
I mean, I would pick Bulbasaur over Charmander any day, to be honest.
Fair enough, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Bulbasaur is awesome, dude. But yeah, so I would personally put Blaine below Misty still. Again, I kind of agree with Corey too. I feel like it is kind of unfair because he's like I feel like a lot of Pokemon games, the back nine of the gym leaders, you know what I mean, are like
they can get
until the very end. Yeah, until the very end, yeah, they can get steamrolled usually. But like, you know, like sometimes in the beginning you didn't want to endlessly grind, or you just didn't have enough time to develop your team yet. So sometimes you like run, and also your pool of possible team Pokemon is like kind of low. So like you kind of can run into issues sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I really liked his Black and White 2 tournament team where he had Arcanine, Magmortar, Houndoom.
Yeah, he's got that's what I love about when I put together a list for these guys just so that we had a sense of like what Pokemon these gym leaders are known for, but also Pokemon that they have officially had that they aren't as well known for, and like they have some super cool. Like you said, he has Magmortar. He's got a Charizard.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's got Heat Rotom.
Dude,
the
classic.
Oh yeah, that dude is classic, a monster.
Yeah. All right, well,
yeah, but see, he was cool that he had Arcanine though. Like, not gonna lie, like Arcanine is like a top S tier Pokemon from the first 150.
Yeah, Arcanine
so
is sick.
Arcanine is sick.
Ninetales as well.
Yeah, Ninetales.
So,
but dude, Ninetales.
For now, Ryan and I we have the majority here. So we're gonna put him below. Yeah. But also, I don't feel super strongly about Blaine either way. So you could definitely sway me in other.
Yeah, so you could probably push him up in other fights.
That's fair.
I'll be here to throw him down. I'm just kidding.
I just have this one cool thing of lore about him is when he was lost in the mountains, in the freezing mountain ranges, he was guided out by Moltres, and then in Pokemon Stadium 2, he has a Moltres on his team.
That's really
badass.
Cool, actually. Wow, that's incredibly badass.
Yeah,
that does give him a couple more points in my book. Not gonna lie.
That's what gave him his love for fire Pokemon.
Dude, I would have a love for fire Pokemon too. If Moltres guided me to keep myself alive.
I'm not gonna lie, that definitely gives him some points in my book.
Yeah, that definitely gives him some badass points. We're gonna have to consider that in the final count.
We will, but let's move on to the next gym leader. Yeah. Since you brought him up, Ryan, let's go Koga.
Oh wow! So I don't know. Koga looks cool, but see, what stinks about Koga is that. Listen, guys. The poison type generation, they were slow on their feet to get started in the first generation. Okay,
that's definitely true.
The poison type wasn't that loved by the original 150. So in his defense, it's hard to work with it. but coughing, muck, wheezing, those are all just gross things to look at. Like, I just can't back you if that's what you choose to love in a world of creatures. That's what you're picking.
So
you got some problems, dude.
I feel like he kind of got the short end of the stick because he happened to have a bunch of the Pokemon that the evil team also had. Because when you fight in Team Rocket, it's like a bunch of like coughing and a bunch of shit
so you
like
kind of know how
that.
to
So
argue
that's
right?
kind of unfair. But I will also say there's 2 points that I wanna throw in for Koga. One is that I think out of all of the gym leaders, I think his like aesthetic aside from type. Like he's got the whole ninja thing going on.
I was just about to say
like
the ninja thing is cool.
I feel like his Pokemon kind of coincide with that the best. It's not just like he has poison type Pokemon. He has like
he's got like the smoke screen.
Yeah, he's got the smoke screen. He's got like Venomoth. He's got the poison, and then
ninjas
especially
clearly need a pile of shit just oozing in the background. So there's muck.
Like some of his other Pokemon that he has later, like Toxicroak and like Ariados and stuff like that.
That is true. That's a good point. That is actually a pretty valid point.
The second thing that I want to say is something that super bumps up the coolness factor for Koga is that he became an Elite Four member in Gen 2, and that's rad.
I do appreciate that.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that actually.
Yeah,
I didn't play a lot of Gen 2. That's a good point though. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good bonus points.
So I'm gonna suggest. I think I could be swayed, but right now I want to put him right in between Blaine and Misty.
I would agree with that. I would put Koga over Blaine because listen, the edginess in me would be upset with myself if I didn't put a ninja pretty high up somewhere. But I don't know how high he's gonna go because Pokemon has got some good people. It's got some bad people. So I'd agree. I put Koga. Above Blaine, yeah. Koga above Blaine.
Yeah, the Elite Four portion was definitely the deciding factor for me when I was looking at him again. Mm-hmm. His Crobat is pretty dope too. I dig that Crobat.
His Crobat is very cool. All right, so we'll put him in the middle for now. So the list as it stands right now is Misty's at number 1, which I as I'm seeing this, I hope that changes.
Yes,
Koga's at number
please.
2 and Blaine's at number 3.
Oh, dude, I put Misty as my top. Are you kidding me?
Oh man,
that's so funny.
She's bae. I'm telling. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. She's up there. She actually is pretty high up there. Not gonna lie, but because she's bae. But
All right, so let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna go with Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket, 8th gym leader in the original games.
I have him low mostly because clearly I can't root for like the original villain of my life, which was Giovanni. So he's low. Also, like, come on, dude, you're a normal type. Like, I mean, I know he's actually not, but like I was thinking of Persian.
Type.
I'm like, I know he's ground type, but he's like a normie. Like,
he is kind
Persian's
of a normie.
Persian's a normie, but yeah, no, he is ground type. Which I mean, I don't know. Like, that's like ground's always was like neutral for me. I was always like about it. Sandslash was cool, but I was like about it.
I feel like I like a lot of ground type Pokemon, but I don't feel like the type is very cool.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, so if I remember, so I'm actually going to look it up right now to make sure. So actually, I guess to be fair to him, he does have Rhydon. Rhydon's pretty cool, and also like Nidoking and Nidoqueen.
I love cool that Pokemon. Part of it. Yeah.
That's like that is pretty cool, but like I don't know. Still, like I honestly would put him below Blaine. I'd rather see fire than ground. So
you'd put him at the bottom.
So far, yeah.
Damn. What about you, Ty?
I definitely don't think he deserves the bottom. If we're gonna go with like the anime too, even the first Pokemon movie, he's like taming Mewtwo. I think he's still a pretty impressive guy.
He is an impressive guy.
Okay, all right, that is an accolade. Taming Mewtwo is an accolade, but see, he's like evil though. So can you really give that credit?
So
like,
well, that's something I want to like. There's part of this criteria where it's like we have to think about how they are as gym leaders, but then there's another part of me that's like, yeah, but he's just a badass character in general.
That's true.
Like he's the mafia boss of Pokemon.
And if I do look at it just from a gym leader perspective, his aesthetic is pretty sick.
He's so badass that his influence created the entire conflict of Gen 2 without him being in Gen 2.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough. Damn.
Who's all right? So who? Ryan, you want to put him at the bottom? Tyler, where do you want to put him? Because I don't know where I want to put him.
I would actually put him above Koga.
Above Koga,
but below Misty.
Yeah, I loved the how he was shrouded in mystery. You know, you go through the whole game, your first playthrough, you're like, who the hell is that last gym leader?
You're like, what's this guy's deal?
Sense. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. The reveal at the end.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I did kind of forget about that. That's a good.
Sick.
Ah, see, you're bumping him up more. See, like that's the hard thing with rankings like this, dude. I have such a stern, instant opinion, but also like you guys always bring up good badass facts that will like instantly sway me, or I'm like, all right, that's not as bad.
Yeah, that's the best about this. So I agree. I'll agree with that spot. I'll put him right below Misty.
I could secede. I mean, I don't know though. Ninjas, dude. Ninjas are cool. Put it above Koga. Actually, no. All right, never mind. I could agree. Because the list is small right now. The list will grow.
Yeah,
and we can always do final tweaks.
That's true. So right now we have Misty at number 1 still, Giovanni at number 2, Koga at number 3, and Blaine at number 4. So next we're gonna do a personal favorite of mine, Lieutenant Surge.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna jump in and say Lieutenant Surge is going straight to number 1.
Totally agree.
No.
Totally agree.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. You don't like Lieutenant Surge, Ryan?
The only survivor of the Pokemon War.
Exactly.
I said that there's a character that I absolutely hate. It's Lieutenant Surge.
Oh no.
So he literally was my nightmare gym leader as a child, trying to get through him, to play him, to fight him. And then I also remember in the anime, dude, he was like the douchebag Chad with the Raichu that was like, you're never gonna get anywhere until you use the Thunderstone.
Yeah, he's Chad as hell. That's why he's the best.
He's Chad as hell, and that's why he's the worst. Like our terminology of Chad must come from different backgrounds, but which it's really funny that you guys say that, because looking at him now as an adult, he is pretty badass. Like I do like his like whole aesthetic and everything. He gives me a whole I can't remember his name from Fairy Tail, but the lightning wizard dude from Fairy Tail. See, I got a whole vibe like that from him. So like I still want to put honestly, I'm still gonna stand strong, because he literally was the biggest Chad of my life growing up. So he there's some dark hatred.
You got some dark energy. He's giving you some dark vibes.
Energy. Yeah, there's some dark vibes here. So like I'll be nice to you guys because I like you guys. I'll put him. I'll give you this offer. I'll slide the piece of paper face down to you guys.
He's making a proposition.
Okay,
a proposition.
Right.
What you got? So what's the list right now? It's Misty, Giovanni, Koga, Blaine.
Yep.
Okay. I need something realistic to agree
So
on.
what's the proposition, Ryan?
See, honestly, the issue is the best thing I could give you besides just throwing him at number 1 is below Misty. But if I say below Misty, you guys are going to instantly shoot that down. So
well, why don't you try? Why don't you try?
Fine, below Misty.
No, wrong.
How dare you? That you're disgusting.
It's okay. I will. Actually, all right. So I would personally put him realistically. I'd put him below Koga in my opinion. I wouldn't put him at the bottom, but I put him below Koga. But I understand. I will. If you guys, tell me why you guys like it so much.
let me give you my little thing. This is one.
So hold on. One last thing. The badge. Most importantly, the badge. Badge is actually pretty good. Looks like a sunflower. It's got some depth and detail to the badge. I don't think we talked about. Oh, also sorry, we didn't talk about Koga's badge or Blaine's badge actually. Blaine's badge is pretty cool. Fire's pretty cool. It looks cool. Koga's badge kind of weak. I know it's after like the fuchsia, like because of Fuchsia City, but like it's kind of weak. Like a soul badge, you'd think it'd be like cool and like.
What about Giovanni's badge? It's fucked up.
Oh yeah, Giovanni's badge. Yeah, Giovanni's badge looks like something that's stuck in my teeth after eating like.
It's fucked up because it's the Earth badge, but it's a feather, or it looks like a leaf or something. So, and the theory is that it might have been accidentally swapped with the rainbow badge that Erica gives you.
I was just so actually we haven't talked about her yet, but that's my favorite badge. That one looks so cool.
Rainbow badge, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyways,
but yeah, sorry. Anyways, yeah, sorry. We had to quickly talk about that.
Lieutenant Surge. First of all, I don't know if either of you guys know this. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Raichu.
Oh,
and you have a stuffed animal Raichu.
I do, Ricky the Raichu.
Yeah,
you do. Actually, yes. Now that I think about that, you do.
And that basically stemmed from, when before obviously, I think we all watched the Pokemon anime as kids, and I remember we had like, it must have been like a recording on a VHS tape, and it was like a few episodes of Pokemon in a row, and it always ended with the episode where Ash beats Lieutenant Surge, and just that episode stuck out to me so much that like Ash has his Pikachu, and his Pikachu's doing badass things and being the cool Pokemon that he is, and then Ash just shows up to see Lieutenant Surge with this way more badass Pikachu, basically.
Yeah.
Just like Pikachu's like dope, sick, much cooler older brother. And like I've even the way that they resolve that issue in the anime where he's like, oh, just don't evolve him and then he'll learn a bunch of really fast moves. I was like, that's kind of bullshit. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
I still feel like that Raichu would kick his ass.
Look, fundamentally, if you're telling me an evolution, like an exponential increase of like the body fusing is just like worse somehow, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, so, there's always like a flaw.
That's just always stuck with me, and I always thought he was badass. And in the games, I feel like he's a cool... Because once you...
He's a cool sprite, I'm not going to lie. Like, again, like his style, he looks cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, but I feel like after you beat Lieutenant Surge, that's like basically when the whole Kanto region opens up, right? When you can start going from, like doing stuff out of order.
Yeah, because you don't have to do the fourth bat. You don't have to face Erica immediately afterwards. You can actually go all the way to Blaine, technically.
Yeah. That I think I feel like he's just a really cool benchmark for like a regular playthrough as well. So
yeah,
interesting.
He's another one where if you don't RNG manip, you're gonna be stuck for a little while. That
really he's a tough boy.
How so?
That kills a lot of runs because you can manip right after you use cut. You can save, shut it off, and there's some frame perfect walking and whatever, just like normal, and you can set it so that the two switches are right next to each other in the first two trash cans. So
see again,
we didn't mention that either. He's the first gym leader to have a puzzle in his gym.
Yeah.
Big fan of again, that. Like I said, 4-year-old me, dumb as a brick, was getting so annoyed trying to figure out how to do stuff because I was barely even know cognitive of the game still, but I was just like flashy things and still trying to win. But like, dude, that drove me nuts when I was a kid. Are you kidding me? I was like every time I would like play that game again because I didn't have like when that was like one of the only games you had. I was always like every time I get to the third one, I was like, fuck. Like,
all right, here's the end of my run.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, all right, I don't want to play this anymore. Stupid trash cans. Because, listen, you want to know why they're trash cans? It's because Lieutenant Surge is a trash can. That's why. You are what you eat where you live.
Tyler, you have anything else to say about Lieutenant Surge before we just throw him right up at the number one spot?
For sure. He's host to Electivire, my absolute favorite Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, Electivire is really good. I had him when I played a lot of X and Y. I loved Electivire.
Something that I also forgot to mention is that Electric happens to be my favorite type.
Ooh, that'll do. That's a big dub. It's Raichu. What else is Raichu?
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, he has some dope. He's got Electivire, Jolteon, Ampharos.
Dude, there are lightning types. Almost all lightning types are really freaking cool. Like, it's pretty sick.
It is badass.
Yeah,
all right,
definitely.
So let's move on, though. And we are going to follow up with Erica.
I would put Erica high up because, again, I love grass. Love grass types. Top tier badge. Best badge in the game. The rainbow badge looks the best. Most detail, most color. Looks cool. Definitely top tier badge. Also, the HM is super good. Super worth in the game because that's strength, I believe, right? I think it's strength. She gives strength, right?
You don't get... Where do you get strength?
You get it right in Fuchsia. You get it right next to... it's right next to Coca.
Really? I thought you got it near there. Maybe not.
It's in the route next to her.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, because it was right after it is where you like get it. Oh, maybe I don't know why I was thinking it was strength. Strength is a good HM, but anyways,
you got it.
But yeah, I don't know. She was cool too. She said cool types. Like I don't know. Like she had cool Pokemon. I always just like grass. So obviously, I'm just like super biased.
Okay, but where specifically? Right now, the list as it stands is Lieutenant Surge, Misty, Giovanni, Koga, Blaine. Where would you put her?
I would throw her above Misty because
number 2. All right.
I'd throw it at a hot 2 right now because. Just because I like grass. I don't know. I think grass Pokemon are cool. And also, again, badge important to me. That's the most important thing is the badge.
You huffing that grass, Ryan?
Calm down, son. I would also be okay if we put her below Misty, above Koga is number 3.
So you're hovering. No, Koga's number 4. You're hovering right at number 2 or 3 for it.
Yeah, 2-3 spot right now for me.
Tyler,
which is okay, and I understand I'm probably going to be polarized. It's okay. 2-3, though.
What do you think about this, Tyler?
Realistically, I'd probably put her 1 under Giovanni. But I would be I'm pretty fluid on this, specifically because of her competitive team. It's Vileplume, Venusaur, Credilli, Executor, Tangrowth, and Abomasnow, which is... pretty much if I had to assemble a grass team, that's pretty much what I would have.
That's what it would be. Yeah.
That's an absolutely stacked team.
She does have... All right, I'm looking at the Pokemon that she has other than like her main team, and she's got like Blossom, she's had Shiftry, Roserade, Whimsicott, Lilligant, Venusaur, and those are all Pokemon I really like.
Shiftry is such a badass Pokemon.
Shiftry is also awesome.
Yeah, Shiftry's cool. Those are all Pokemon that I really like, but for some reason I don't really like Erica as a gym leader. Erica is not memorable to me, and I also don't think she was ever really hard in the game. And her her shtick, her thing is that she's just kind of like passive and sleepy and quiet and like
she's a stoner.
I don't know. She's wearing a nice kimono. Come on, listen. We don't have to get that far. Come on, listen. But she's got like a nice like Japanese kimono. She's just like traditional anime.
So on my personal list, I had her at the bottom. I don't want to. There's no need for me to fight for that because I don't really feel strongly about her. But I would, for the sake of the list, I would be down to put her where Tyler wanted to put her, which you said was above Koga or below Koga.
I just because Brian had her so high, I was more willing to shift higher.
Listen. I want you listen. A true list, you guys should fight for what you believe, and that's okay. If I need to sway you guys with my words get her higher,
TBH,
that's fine.
I don't feel strongly about Erica, so that's why I'm kind of as long as she's on the bottom half of the list, I'll put her wherever.
Her competitive team impresses me, but her as a character is like probably extremely mediocre.
I guess there are like they didn't put a lot of detail into her overall. Yeah. I could admit that. So I'll put her below Koga. I guess I could agree to that. Below Koga, I could agree to it. It's fine. Ninjas are cool. Again, like I like grass Pokemon, so like that's just me. I guess it is what it is. But I'll put it below Koga. I'll cave. All
right.
Right on.
Okay, so let's move on then. Right now, the list as we have it is number 1, Lieutenant Surge. Number 2, Misty. Number 3, Giovanni. Number 4, Koga. Number 5, Erica. Number 6, Blaine. And the next person we're throwing into the mix is Blue.
Ooh.
I need to hear both of your guys' opinions first.
Climb to the top. Get to the top of that ladder.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy top spike.
Very good because I had him at number 1.
Listen, there's if you want to talk about like a legendary mythic figure.
Oh yeah.
In a game,
good old Blue.
It's fucking Blue, dude. Like we're obviously red, but like fucking Blue. Like, dude, it's like your name is just Blue. That's awesome.
He's not even like the primary antagonist of the game, but he is. He really is.
He is.
Who is Team Rocket compared to Blue?
He is. Blue's awesome, hands down.
Yeah,
dude's a beast.
But something that I love about Blue, specifically as a gym leader, is that something that I have wanted for a very long time. And Tyler, I know you and I have had discussions about this in the past. Is that I want gym leaders that aren't necessarily just like you're the fire type gym leader, so you get this fire type, this fire type, this fire type, this fire type.
Because he has doesn't he have multiple, if I remember correctly? He's got like a whole squad. Like he has like it feels like you're playing a person.
They form his team as if he was also on a journey and picked the coolest Pokemon that he could find, and they all happen to be fucking badass. Like he's known for having Pidgeot, Alakazam, Rhydon, Gyarados, Executor, Arcanine, Tauros, Aerodactyl, and Charizard.
Yeah, those are all badass.
Those are like just heavy best Pokemon of Kanto.
Yeah, it's literally someone who knows about Pokemon saying, "I want to be the champion," and then goes out, finds those Pokemon, trains them, and just gets a bunch of heavy hitters.
Yeah, dude, it's the first strategy everybody has as a kid. Yeah. Get the heavy hitters, and it works. It just works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the best.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And what I was saying before is that, like, I want gym leaders that aren't necessarily just based on a type, but what would be super ideal for me is if they still had a theme for the gym leader, but it just wasn't just the type. Like, Koga kind of touched on it a little bit where he has, like, ninja-esque Pokemon, but I think it would be super rad if they just, if they went with some sort of theme as opposed to just a common type,
Yeah, like a theme that would
Absolutely.
branch across multiple types, so you'd have like more of a complete strategy.
Exactly.
And you also couldn't just literally find your flavor of the route to defeat the gym leader. You know what I mean? And I agree with that. I think that's something that it's almost like if they don't do it at the same time in a new Pokemon game, you'd be like off. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sure if they did it and then they didn't do it later, I'd be like, what the fuck? But
yeah.
Either way, I just think that would be sick.
I haven't played Sword and Shield, but in terms of just a rival too, I mean, he's just unparalleled.
Yeah, definitely one of the best rivals, especially because he was like an actual rival, like not like New Age Pokemon where you're rivals, you're friends.
Yeah, he's not super buddy.
Dance.
Yeah.
I actually, Ryan, you didn't play Sword and Shield either, did you?
I have not yet, no.
So I actually liked your rivals in that game, but it's still, it still doesn't even compare.
Yeah.
Everyone.
No, that's what I like. That's what I like about the Sword and Shield ones is that like your main rival is like your best bud who starts the journey with you, but like he's not like he genuinely gets pissed when you beat him. And, I like that.
Okay.
I don't like when you absolutely like butt fuck your opponent and then they're just like, gee, well at least we had fun.
Yeah. Gee, Willikers, you got me. I'll go back to dancing now.
No, like it's cool actually. There's a point where like he actually you keep beating him and you can see in his dialogue he's kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I'm trying to swap in and out Pokemon. Like I don't know what the deal is. And then you beat him and he gets to a point where he's honestly like, shit, man, I don't even know. Like, I gotta go take a break or something. And then you don't see him for a while. And it's like, shit, I hope that dude's okay.
Oh my god.
And the running gag in speedrunning, no matter how quickly you beat the game, he'll always beat you.
Oh my god.
That's
He'll
true.
always get to the champion before you.
Oh yeah, he's the fucking champion too.
Yeah.
No matter how fast, how quick you do it, even if you do a glitched run in 5 minutes, he's already the champion.
Yeah, Blue's there.
Yeah. He will forever beat you to the champion.
Forever beat you.
That is really funny, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Right now, the list is Blue at number 1, Lieutenant Surge at number 2, Misty at number 3, Giovanni at number 4, Koga at 5, Erica at 6, Blaine at 7. And our next gym leader is going to be Janine, Koga's daughter.
Ooh,
Poison-type
Koga's
gym leader.
daughter. Yeah.
Poison Ninjaru number 2.
So I think Janine is kind of badass, and I like that she's got the ninja aesthetic, and she's got some cool Pokemon, but unfortunately she basically just follows exactly in Koga's aesthetic.
Yeah. It's kind of bogus. Like,
one thing I do like about her is that she has the gimmick in her gym where like all of the other gym leaders, all the other trainers are disguised as her, and you have to figure out which one is the real Janine.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was fantastic.
That is cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, like,
and I don't believe she's in the same spot either. I don't think she's like in the
she's
center.
not. I always get screwed up because I usually go in order, and you usually, if you're going in order, you talk to her before you talk to like one or two trainers. So it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. She kind of surprises you.
Yeah, I mean, so I would say I think she's got a better ninja aesthetic than the dad, so I'd want to put her over Koga no matter what. But I kind of would just put her in the same. I would just put her one above Koga, but I would almost always group them together in a bad way. I feel bad saying that, but like,
I do kind of group
you know,
as well.
like I don't think there's going to be anyone in between Janine and Koga, but I would put Janine over Koga.
What about you, Tyler?
I think the Elite Four portion of Koga makes me think that they put more time and care into his character than her. I don't feel that strongly about her, I guess.
I don't really feel that strong. Like I really like her design and I like her aesthetic and the stuff that's going on, but I feel like I can't. She doesn't do anything that makes me want to put her above the gym leader that did it first. You know what I mean?
I guess that's fair. If you want to give the OG points to it, I think I just like girl ninjas over guy ninjas.
That is true.
Always the wave.
I would say out of the gym leaders on this list, I would say Janine is bae.
Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Okay, that's fair. We all can't be Misties. I get it. Don't worry about it.
So what are we all right with Janine right below Koga?
Yeah, we could do it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we only have 2 gym leaders left to rank.
Yep.
Who do you guys want to? Nah, I don't want to ask you. I'll just decide. We're doing Brock next.
Thank you. I was gonna say we gotta rock the Brock, dude. Listen,
rock the
Brock. I want to put Brock up pretty high. I like Brock. I've always liked Brock as a person. I'm not sure if you guys have or not. Hopefully, I'm not against you guys again. Well, but I like Brock.
I could be swayed.
Listen, dude, Brock was like the funniest, like good comic relief, dude. He always cooked the food. It was so good, always so yummy. Like, he listen. His favorite quote was from Michael Scott, and it was, I can't even do the Wayne Gretzky quote thing. Whatever it was, you
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, take Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Yeah. Dude, Brock was awesome. Brock shot his shot, you know. I would also rock types were cool. Like Onyx is such a badass Pokemon. Like even Geodude, like which is kind of funny because it's just a floating rock with arms. But like Golem's really cool, so you got to give Geodude some Golem.
He does have some cool. I like that he has in some of his other teams he's got like Tyranitar and Rhyperior and Aerodactyl.
And doesn't he get Toxicroak too at some point?
I don't know. Does he get one in the anime or something?
Yeah, he gets one in the anime at some point.
I don't know. I think
he gets a Krogunk.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's just pretty cool.
He does. He has. Yeah. He has a Krogunk that when he hits on people, he gets poison jabbed. I forgot.
Yeah. I remember.
What do you think, Tyler?
So I'd throw.
Where would you put him? Right?
I'd put him. I'd put him third, above Misty, below Lieutenant Surge.
Okay.
I could get on board with that. I love this. I love his team. He's probably of the most iconic gym leaders.
For sure.
The one thing that he's like Mr. #MeToo in the
very
anime,
true.
But that was my only. Yeah, it's like it was funny the first couple times, and then it's like every episode you're like, all right.
That's true. Although, one other thing that's really funny with Brock is that in the anime, he's like one of the only gym leaders that honestly just gets shafted and how Ash beats him. Like, it's kind of bogus that
it is absolute bullshit.
100% bullshit that they use the fire alarm sprinkler system to fucking use electricity better. Like, that's pretty garbage. Like, that is bullshit. That quite literally was the first introduction to bullshit plot armor in my life, and I still think about it every once in a while. It hurts.
even
Game of
if
Thrones
Deus Ex
preparation.
Machina bullcrap, man.
even if like he activated like the fucking sprinkler system or whatever, and then used like Thundershock or whatever, Onyx is ground type. It still wouldn't fucking do anything.
The whole point is
Yeah,
that he's
thank
grounded.
you. Yeah,
He's grounded
yeah.
to the earth.
That's bullshit.
That yeah. So like, I mean, that aside, like, I think it's just that I wanted to touch on. Like, I would definitely put Brock. It's still third.
I don't
but
know.
It's really funny.
I don't know if I want to put Brock above or below Misty, because like I feel like I like Brock better in the anime than Misty, but I like Misty better as a gym leader in the game.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. Now, because now we're talking. Well, so first off, also most importantly, Brock's badge pretty good. Not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. It's like a mid tier badge.
Boulder badge.
Yeah,
Boulder
it's like
badge.
yeah. I mean, it's got no color, so it's kind of like the silvery monotone, like lack of color feel.
Like rock.
Yeah, it's like a rock. I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Good alliteration. Boulder badge. Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad name. It feels good on the tongue. But about mid tier badge.
Yeah, I don't
sorry.
know. I really don't know. Wherever you guys want to
mean,
put him is fine with me. I think I
so-
don't have any strong feelings about him.
I think
Water
I like him
types-
more than Misty.
I still kind of like him more than Misty. I like Misty's
also-
bae, but
also
like
in the-
I can't let that control my feelings.
In the anime, of the later episodes, I have seen where because like he's in it for a while and then he takes off for a little bit and then he comes back, and I still haven't seen like later episodes because he's in it for a while in like Gen 5, right?
I think so.
Of
I
the
have
episodes,
no idea.
of the episodes I've seen of some of the later ones where he comes back, he is like the absolute king of like fucking Captain Obvious bullshit. Like he says he has the dumbest, most obvious commentary like on battles and stuff, and it's just like,
Yeah.
all right, Brock, shut up.
Charizard use flamethrowers. It's a move that throws flames.
Yeah,
You're
he's
like, thanks,
has
dude.
to literally be in like the fucking Pokemon League, like facing off against like a fully evolved Pokemon, and Brock is like, "Oh, that's a good move because grass is super effective against rock." And it's like, "Yeah, Brock, we know. We've known for 10 years."
Because I remember him in the Indigo League, as him being like a wise figure. Like he was like the only adult like figure in that group. So that's funny.
Pretty much.
Listen, you're not wrong though. Brock is the epitome of really shitty loading screen tips on video games nowadays that are like, use your eyes to see the game, and you're like, oh, dude, I'd get so much better if I did that.
Oh shit, really?
Or except nowadays it'd be like, use your mom's credit card to buy V-Bucks. I mean, I'm just kidding, but that's what the real in-game tips are now. But still, like, yeah, you're right though. Brock really did lay down the obvious like talking to still a 6-year-old vibe.
I'm okay with putting him above Misty. I think. I think that'd be all right.
That's fair.
His Tyranitar, Rhyperior, Aerodactyl team.
That is a pretty badass trio.
That's a monster of a group.
All right, so now let's. So what is it? I think it's Sabrina. Is she the last one?
Sabrina is the last gym leader.
All right, and she was utter. Wait, hold on. Was Sabrina?
I know exactly who you were talking about when you said that you had a negative thing to say about one of them.
I mean, Lieutenant Surge was most of it, but Sabrina's also down there for me. Sabrina's because if I remember correctly, isn't Sabrina the nightmare fuel of the Pokemon anime? Like. Or am I thinking of somebody else in the psychic area freaked you out in the anime?
She is the one where it's like her... Well, it's a Ghastly that's like playing jokes and shit on them, but like she sucks them into a dollhouse.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Thank you. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. So just for that...
that's like one of the coolest episodes of the Indigo League.
It is,
Sabrina
but I
is
also
absolutely
hated...
one of my favorites.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
She's way up there for me too.
See, psychics are cool, but that shit freaked me out. I guess honestly, that's fair. I can put her up there. Like I had issues with her as a kid, but like psychic. See, I say that though, but psychic is like my second favorite type. So like besides grass, I love psychic. So like, I guess actually now that we're talking about this and I'm looking at the psychic characters that she's got, I kind of want to put her up there.
Well, so I have two main reasons why I think she is like super badass and just a great gym leader. And it probably will be one of the best, if not the best, psychic gym leader of all time. One is that, her episodes in the anime, like, doesn't Ash go and try and fight her and gets absolutely fucked up?
he gets murdered immediately.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He gets messed up, and then he has to go back and find a ghost type, and he catches his haunter or something, and then goes back, and they have the episode where they get sucked into a dollhouse, and that's just so. That is such a memorable anime episode for me.
That is. It was so creepy. But yeah, you're right. That was very memorable.
And then two.
Yeah,
you go.
Oh, I was gonna say my main point that no one seems to talk about very much, but she's the only actual superhero in the show, or superhuman.
Oh, yeah, because she has psychic powers. Yeah, she has psychic powers.
She has legitimate telekinetic powers that no one really seems to notice.
Like, seems to glance upon, yeah. Because, like, she can just literally fight. Like, she can just be like, oh, Pikachu's coming at my Pokemon. I'm just going to hold Pikachu here while my Pokemon fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super weird. Like, she's an actual superhuman.
And part of the reason I think she's such a badass gym leader, too, is that in the actual game, psychic type was broken as fuck because ghost types they fucked it up so that ghost isn't very effective against it, right? When it was supposed to be super effective.
Mm-hmm. It was just exactly. that there's no ghost type moves that are in Gen 1. It's just Nightshade, but it's a fixed damage.
Yeah. Well, and then so that means
leech life.
Yeah, that means the only weakness for psychic in Gen 1 is leech life psychic, right? And bug moves, and the bug type is absolutely awful in Gen 1 because there's no good moves for it. And there's no good Pokemon to use the moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, bug type along with poison type was not loved in the first generation of Pokemon. And not a lot of love.
She's also like, I feel like she's the most intimidating because like the way that Kanto is set up, Saffron is basically almost like the capital city. Like it's right in the middle and it's surrounded by a bunch of other ones. So it's almost like all roads lead to Saffron, and that's the one where you get there and it's like, oh shit, like I'm going into this giant building to fight this gym leader. And she's fucking tough too.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's got a cool puzzle gym.
Yeah, that's true. She's got the teleportation.
Yeah.
You guys are really gassing her up right now. Wow. Yeah, you guys are. I mean, dude, I literally put her middle of the pack on my list. I literally threw her as a number 5, like because I like psychic, but like I mean, she was below Misty.
So your proposal is below Misty?
I put her below Misty.
What about you, Tyler?
I would have her above Brock.
That's exactly where I would put her too.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
The speed running aspect too. She's a huge challenge in that. If you don't use your X speed, you're gonna get absolutely rocked by that Alakazam immediately.
Dude, Alakazam was hard. Alakazam's a cool Pokemon though. Dude, Alakazam or Onix?
Listen to these Pokemon that she's known for. Alakazam, Slowbro, Jinx, Venomoth, Espeon, Gallade, Slowking, Metagross, Exeggutor, Sigilyph, Mewtwo.
Oh, she has a Metagross? I never even knew that.
I was just about to say Metagross is disgusting.
In one game, at least.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. All right, I'll agree. I'll concede again. I'll give you the above Brock.
Above Brock. All right.
So I think we have.
So looks like we have our final list. Why don't we go over it one more time, and we can suggest any alterations if we want to. Right now we have. Yeah. Well, hold on. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now at number 10 we have Blaine, the fire type gym leader. Number 9 we have Erica, grass type gym leader. Number 8 we have Janine, poison type. Number 7, we have Koga, poison type. Number 6, we have Giovanni, ground type. Number 5, Misty, water type. 4, Brock, rock type. 3, Sabrina, psychic. 2, Lieutenant Surge, electric. And number 1, best gym leader of the Kanto region is Blue, with no specialty.
That is 100% true. I would like to propose that we throw Lieutenant Surge to the bottom.
Absolutely not.
Well, it was worth a shot, folks. That's all the time I have.
You tried as hard as you could.
You got a double veto on that one.
Listen, I still tried to freaking out-Chad the Chad, but you can't out-Chad a Chad. No. You know, he's just gonna keep on chatting. So
the only 30-year-old in all of Pokemon. The only one to survive.
The only one who
By
survived
quite literally
the Pokemon
murdering
War.
other human beings with his electric Pokemon.
That's very intense.
He is pretty sick. I'm pretty happy with this list.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with it. I guess I probably want to try to. I feel like I'd want to throw Erica, but I don't want to throw Erica over the ninjas because ninjas are cool. I want grass. I want the grass type to be better, but I guess you're right. Honestly, grass did not get much of a chance besides Bulbasaur. Actually, no, there's a lot of good grass Pokemon still.
Now that I'm looking at this list, it is exactly the same as my list, except Brock and Misty are switched and Blaine and Erica are switched.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Forcing your opinion onto us.
You're.
I rigged this,
the
by
mastermind.
the way. I
mastermind.
just wanted to. I set up this episode so that I could put out my list, really.
Exactly, yeah. Now you guys
You
know the
really
truth.
Sabrina'd us.
Yeah, you really Sabrina us there. You
very-
fucking
yeah.
threw me in a dollhouse, dude.
It all comes around. You guys are trapped in the dollhouse currently.
See, you trapped me, but, it's like messing with your mic and stuff. I had no idea. No idea you were setting this up.
This is going to be
You made
a
it all seem
messy
like it
as hell episode to edit.
I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
I'll figure out a way somehow.
But guys, that was fun. That was a good list. I like that list. That was
It was fun.
good input. That like I said, that brought back some good memories thinking about those characters.
Yeah. Everyone,
Which is always good.
Everyone loves Gen 1. Everyone loves Kanto.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Last quick thing. I forgot to say that I was already shitting on how bad the Marsh badge is, but it literally is like a gold nipple. It's a bad badge, not that good. It's just 2 gold rocks on each other, or 2 gold rocks, two gold circles on each other. Like it's just just doesn't look that good. It looks like something you're like, I don't even know. It looks like the wrapper of like a candy that your grandma would have, or now that I'm looking at it, honestly,
it's like a Werther's original wrapper,
dude. Exactly, and it literally belongs in the trash can that is Lieutenant Surge's.
That is Lieutenant
puzzle.
Surge.
Yeah, that is Lieutenant Surge.
His puzzle, yeah. Fuck that dude.
His puzzle whack. His outfit whack. His murderous intent for people whack.
All right. Well,
I
think
well,
that's
yeah.
pretty much gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
Tyler, do you have like anything you want to plug or any social media handles or anything you want to share or anything like that?
Oh, not at all. People can just
Not
leave me
at
right alone.
all, he says.
People can just know that Tyler exists and that's it.
Yep.
That's all you get.
I'm a being out there somewhere in the world.
If you choose
Not
to
in the
honor
States
him
right now.
from this episode of the podcast, then this will be the only bit of information you ever get from him, for he will never be seen.
That's true.
Again.
This will be your one
cannot-
outlook into the life of
You cannot
Just
find
like-
him anywhere.
just like Giovanni, the eighth badge.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Good old mystery.
Tyler's
I'm
actually the leader of an underground criminal syndicate.
Yeah, see, like
Probably.
in 15 years, I'm gonna be applying for a job or something, and in a big business corporation, and Tyler's just gonna turn around from the chair with a stuffed Persian on his lap, saying, "Hello, Ryan. I've been waiting for you."
Ever since that episode.
Let me see your resume. Do you have all 8 other job applications you've had in your life?
You put Misty way too high on that list. I can't hire you.
Yeah. I can't believe you wanted to throw Lieutenant Surge in the trash. Get out of here. But okay, Corey, where can we find you?
You can find me at Corey Richmond on Twitter and at Corey Richmond6 on Instagram. What about you, Orion?
You can find me at all of my edgy user handle names, which is Shadowhawk SSB. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I usually just tweet about random things or just post random cool clips of me doing Lucas combos in Project Plus, or just a lot of really good headshots usually. A lot of really good snipes usually. That's usually what I post. But so if you like shooting games or Valorant, watch my stream. I'm going to be more than likely streaming my boss fight of Hollow Knight.
Hell
of
yeah.
the Grim Troop. Probably
That's
my next day
awesome.
off when I can, so that'll be really fun.
Yeah, you gotta let me know when you do that so I can watch.
I definitely will. So
And most
first clear,
importantly,
that's what we're going for.
you can follow us collectively
Yes, you can follow us collectively.
at Player Power Pod on Twitter. Is that right, Ryan? Did I get that right?
It is Player Power Pod.
I'm gonna have to check with you every time. Tyler, the first time I ever said to follow us on Twitter, I fucked up our handle.
Oh no. Oh no!
Sorry, I edited it out so no one knows, but now they do.
Oh, nice. Yeah, now they do. It was really funny.
You gotta stick to your guns on it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, player power pod. Follow us on Twitter. You can get updates on obviously when new episodes come out, or soon we like ideally we're gonna want to start doing more interactive things with Twitter too. So you can kind of vote on what you want to do. If you want to see more Smash content, Pokemon content, Zelda content, video game content in general. Obviously give us a buzz. Any feedback too. Let us know for doing anything. Or if you totally disagree or agree, let us know. Like, who cares? It's always cool to talk to people. So
share us your lists or anything like that, and of course give us a like or a follow or a heart on Buzzsprout or iTunes or wherever the heck you listen to us on. And this was fun, Tyler. We got to get you on another time.
Yeah, definitely, Tyler. It was great to talk to you, dude. A cool flashback.
It was very nice
of Tall and vibes. It's nice, dude. Really cool to talk to you. Yeah, I happy that we could get this Pokemon energy going.
Yeah, I'd be happy to get on for anything. Maybe talk about RuneScape too much or something like that.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I didn't get too deep into it. I started grinding some quests and grinding the Grand Exchange and stuff. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an Iron Man with the quest cape now.
Ooh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, another podcast for another time, though.
Yeah.
On that note,
it's a whole thing.
On that note, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it's been fun. Goodbye, guys.
Bye forever.
Bye-bye.